Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're all doing very well today. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post over here weekly, and I also have a vlogging channel too, as well as a TikTok that I upload every single day on. But today's video I am so excited for. So today we're going to be reviewing the brand new Revolution X Beetlejuice collection. I had to get my hands on a palette as soon as this collection was released, so I placed my order and it arrived this morning, so I had to show you guys. So without further ado, I just want to get straight on with today's video. Do not forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment to read later on down below, and make sure to subscribe because it helps us out so much. Without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So recently Revolution have been absolutely nailing their collabs. They have two Halloween collections now. They've got the Coraline one, which they announced I think yesterday, and then the Beetlejuice one, which they announced last week. So I finally got mine and I'm so excited to show it to you guys. So today we're going to do some swatches, we're going to have an overall look at the palette, just talk about the palette, and we're going to do a full eye look and just test it out and see how good the palette actually is and if I think it's worth the money or not. So I'm going to get you guys zoomed in a little bit more, we're going to do my eye base, and then we're going to get started. So when the palette arrived, this is what it looked like, and honestly this packaging is so well thought out. It just gives major Beetlejuice vibes. Along the sides of the palette are little beetles, which is really cute. They've got their black and white stripes. This is what it looks like on the back. So yeah, I really do get Beetlejuice vibes from this palette, and then when we open it up, this is just so aesthetically pleasing. I think it looks really cool. So this is what it looks like. It's literally just like a little house. I absolutely love the colour scheme of this palette. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need it, I have to buy it. And then when you open it up, it opens this way, which is kind of a weird way for a palette to open, but I'm really here for it. And these are the colours. So in here, I think you get 4 mattes and 5 shimmers, is that right? Yeah, 4 mattes and 5 shimmers. This one looks a lot darker on camera than it does in real life, but it's actually a really gorgeous kind of like deep purple, like a royal purple shade. So these shades are absolutely beautiful, and then a little silhouette on the underneath of the palette. The only thing that I wish I could change about this is having a mirror ring, because it doesn't have a mirror. But I do absolutely love the presentation of this, and I understand why they haven't done it as well, because I know it's more expensive to do, so the price of the palettes would have to go up. As well as that, there isn't really a lot of space, and it's quite compact at the moment, so it'd be really good for traveling with. So I do understand that, but that would probably be the only thing that I would change. So I'm obsessed. The packaging, beautiful. The colours, beautiful. I want to swatch them now, so I'm going to swatch them, show you guys the swatches, then we're going to get into the look. So this is what the swatches look like. I think they are absolutely beautiful. In this palette, I think I actually love every single shade, so I'm so excited to use them. So I've just zoomed you guys in a little bit more, and I've just applied my eye base and blended that out. I used the Beauty Bay eye base today, and we're going to get started now. So the first shade I want to start with is this really pretty purple here. I don't know how to describe it, but it's so pretty. I'm just going to grab it with quite a fluffy brush. I'm just going to start to apply this on my lid. Oh, that's really pretty. So this is what I mean about not having a mirror in the palette. I just went down to look into the mirror and there isn't one. So I'm going to use my handheld one instead so I can actually see what I'm doing. Do you know what? This is a little bit more pink tone than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more purple than pink. But I still like it. So I'm going to use this like in the centre of my lid and my crease. Oh, it's very blendable though. Look at that pigment, that's blending out so beautifully. Okay, I really like this so far. I'm just going to add a little bit more and start to build it up, so I don't lose any of that colour while we're blending it. I do really like that. That's really pretty. It's not what I expected, but it's really pretty. So now I want to go in with this really deep purple. On camera it looks blue, but it is purple. Looks really nice, but this one looks so pigmented. Like there's a lot of kind of fallout off my brush there, which fallout is not necessarily a bad thing. There's a lot of people that talk about fallout being such a bad thing, but it's really not. It just shows how pigmented the product really is. So I'm going to start to tap that into my corner. Wow, okay. This is so pretty already. It's a lot more smoky than I thought it was going to be, but I really like it. So I'm going to add a little bit more to start to build it up. And I'm going to start to blend it because this is so pigmented. If I don't start blending it soon, it's just going to end up going absolutely everywhere. This is so nice. I really like it. I love how bright it is. Okay, I'm going to grab that fluffy brush back. And I'm going to start to blend it. At the moment I've not put anything on my brush, but I will tap into it soon. I'm just going to blend those edges out a bit. Tap into that shade a little bit actually. Okay, this one isn't as blendable as the other one was, but it is a deeper shade. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing a little bits at a time. I was never really into kind of like soft blended looks. I really like sharp wings and that kind of thing in an eyeshadow look. But now at the moment I'm really into like soft kind of like cloudy, blended. I don't know, I'm really into that at the moment. That's how it's looking. I'm going to bring it out a little bit, just don't want to take it out too far. But honestly, this purple is so beautiful. And it's blending in really prettily with the other purple as well. They're kind of blending really nicely together. I'm going to go in with that other one, the first one we used, that kind of like pinky tone purple, and go back in with that and then blend it through into that dark shade we've just used. Wow, this is so pretty. And literally as soon as I saw the palette, I was like, I know exactly what I want to do with this. I saw it and it just, the colours just literally just drew me straight in. But they are just so much prettier in person. I think that's one of the things with advertising and like seeing things online. Sometimes things look so much more pretty online. But with a lot of Revolution products, when you actually get them, it's like, wow, okay, that is beautiful. Like, you see them in person and they're just so much better than they are online. I've just tapped into that dark shade again. I'm just going to really gently go over there just to make sure I haven't lost any of the brightness. Just to help get that blend in. So I just jumped off camera for a sec just to start catching up with this eye because I'd prefer to do both eyes together if I'm honest. That's what we're doing at the moment. I honestly just love this colour combination. Like, it's so bright, so beautiful, and they're actually blending out so well as well. I kind of wish there was like more of a nude colour in there maybe to help blend it out a little bit more, or I don't know. I think I might start to use this light kind of pink to blend it as well. I do really like this brown shade, so I'm kind of tempted to do a look one day with this palette using that, kind of like do a smoky pinky purpley look. I think that'd be kind of cute. So yeah, this is just all I'm doing at the moment. I'm just catching up on this eye so we're at the same place on both eyes before I then bring any more colours or any cut crease or anything into it. So this is where I'm at with the look. I've kind of caught up on both eyes. I'm now going to go in with that lighter pink shade here. And I'm going to start doing that for my inner corner and meet up with the purple we've already done. So this does look quite nice. It just looks quite similar to the other one. I'm just going to start to apply that. That's quite pretty actually. That's a lot more pink than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to turn out really similar to that middle shade, the first one we used. That's actually really pretty. It does need quite a bit of pigment, start building it up, because it's more of a pastel, but I really like that. That's really nice. I feel like that's really made the look kind of pop a little bit more as well, and really contrasted with that outer corner colour. Okay, I'm just going to blend that out a bit more and blend it into that purple. But so far, I am really liking this. That's really pretty. I like that. Okay, what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to sit and just do a little bit of blending for 5 minutes, just making sure these edges are nice and smooth before I'm going to go in with a cut crease, because these shimmers, like, let me tell you how beautiful these shimmers are. So pretty. I can't decide which one to use. Really like this. I was thinking this may be across the centre of my lid, but I also really like this one. That's really pretty too, but they're very similar. This one's just more purple tone, but it looks a little bit duochromy, so I really like that. But then this one here is like a kind of rose gold champagne tone. So I really like that too. It's so hard to decide. They're so pretty. See, that's when you know you've got a good palette. It's when you just can't decide which like colour to use because they're all so gorgeous. I swatched them on my hand and it's definitely between these two for me. I'm not sure which yet though. So this is now how my eyes are looking, and honestly I really love how it's turning out so far. This palette is so beautiful. So next what I want to do is I want to go in with my cut carver. This is the one by P. Louise. It is so good, and I've just put some of that onto a flat brush and we're going to start to carve out where I'm going to apply my cut crease. It just helps with the application and just where the placement's going to be. So this is going to remove any product that I don't want. I'm just going to sit here and carve this out for a few minutes until I'm happy with it before I then apply my P. Louise on top. So if you see what I mean, it just removes the product and it's literally so good. So I'm just going to apply this up to my crease and try and make it as smooth and rounded as possible. Up to about there where the dark purple starts. So this is how it looks. I'm going to do the same thing on my other lid. And then we're going to get a cotton bud to remove that excess product on there before I put my cut crease on. I do feel like this product is just a complete game changer. I've been using it for a few months now and I genuinely don't think I could go back. It's so good, not just for cut creases, just for in general doing any details on your eyes, anything like that. Just get rid of any excess product to map out where you want to do anything. It's so good. I know a lot of people use like Vaseline and things like that, but this is just, it's just different. It just hits different than Vaseline. It's so much better. So now that that is finished, I'm now starting to apply my cut crease. The product I'm using is the Beetlejuice base Room in the shade 2. Honestly, it's so good, absolutely unbeatable. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to try and pat it on as much as I can, but make sure we get that outline as precise as I can. There, and then all the way up to where it ends, and just pat that down. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side now. It looks a little bit extra currently, just trust the process. Still not decided which shimmer I'm going to use because there's so many really pretty ones. I just can't decide. But like I said, it's good when you've got a palette like that when you can't decide because there are too many pretty ones to choose from. Okay, this is currently how it's looking. I'm going to leave this to dry for a minute before we go in with the colour we're going to use. But in the meantime, I'm going to do my lower lash line because this is something that I feel like I just got out of the habit of doing and I don't know why. But I used to do my lower lash line every single time I did my makeup. But now I've got to the point where I rarely ever do it and I just don't know why. But we're going to do it today. So I'm going in with this brush here by P. Louise. I'm going to start out with that middle shade from the palette. And I'm just going to gently brush this on my lower lash line there. I also really like this mirror. I got this from Morphe in a sale. It's a Live With Love mirror and it's just really handy. Really like it. So I'm just going from the inner corner there up to kind of like 2/3 across my lower lash line and the same on this side. And then we're going to go in with that dark purple. I'm just going to be a little bit more light-handed with that one because it is definitely a lot more pigmented. And just gently run that across my lower lash line. And hopefully by the time we're done this, my P. Louise will be dry enough to then apply something over the top. It honestly just pulls the look together. Doing your lower lash line really does pull the look completely together. Okay, this is how it's looking. I'm going to start to pat out the edges of that just to help blend it in a little bit better. So I'm literally just patting the edges there. And then some on this side. I keep realising I'm putting the mirror in front of the camera, so I do apologise for that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go in with that deep purple again. Just really gently and just start to blend that into the outer corner there to blend it in with that cut crease. And then we're going to start going in with the shimmers, which is the part I've been most excited for this video. For the glitters, I've decided for my inner corner to like halfway through my lid, I'm going to use this champagne one because I couldn't resist, it's so pretty. So I'm just going to start to tap that on. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to blend that on there. And then I'm going to blend that into a purple to blend into that darker purple. So still got a bit of a bright kind of like pop in the colour in the look. So still got that kind of like bright pop in the look of a nice bright shimmer, but then we're still keeping with that purple theme. But that is so pretty. I'm actually going to end up using this silver, this kind of like champagne shade, in so many looks to come. Okay, that's really nice. Do you know what? I'm going to use that as like an inner corner shimmer as well because that's really pretty. So that makes such a gorgeous highlight with that shade. Look at that. Okay. Lucky obsessed. Really like that. The pigmentation in this palette is to die for. The only shade that wasn't as pigmented was like the pastely purple in the middle. but I just built it up a little bit and it just looked absolutely stunning. So that's how it's looking. I'm then going to go over between that champagne shade and that dark deep purple with this purple shade here. This is one that is on the bottom row there. Looks so beautiful. So we're going to use that, and I'm literally just going to place that between those two colours. Wow, okay, that is so pretty. That is a really, really pretty purple. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that and then do it on the other lid as well. Oh, that's so nice. I love it. The look feels like it's really starting to come together now. So I've just gone off camera and stuck some mascara on. I've used the 5D Lash Mascara from Revolution, and this is how it's looking. Honestly, I am blown away by the quality of this palette. I love the presentation of it, I love the pigment of it, and the overall kind of look that we've come out with. I think it's really pretty. I really like it. So I definitely, I'm glad I bought this. I definitely think it's worth the money. So in total, I think it was £8 on the website. Let me just check. So yeah, this was £8 on the website, but I actually managed to get a coupon code, so it ended up only costing me £5, which included shipping, which I think is so good. But again, £8 for a small palette, I think that's quite a good deal. I don't think it's too bad. It's very average for Revolution prices. They do have other palettes in this collection, so do let me know if you want me to review one of those. I really want to review their Coraline collection as well. I'm really excited about that. But I'm still waiting for my Game of Thrones stuff to arrive. I've been waiting 3 weeks now when I played next day delivery, so it's been a complete nightmare. I'm still waiting for that to arrive, but there is a review coming soon, I promise. So that is it for my complete review of this collection, the Beetlejuice X Revolution. Overall opinion, I love it. I think they picked the most stunning colours to go together, super pigmented, super high quality, and yeah, I'm really glad I bought it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a lovely little comment down below to read later on. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it helps us out so much. And that is it for me for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you all next time. Bye!